Hi there and welcome to Unit 2, Lesson 5, or Lesson 4 tutorial, I believe it is. Today we're going to be talking about proofs about line segments and angles. And you guys are going to really probably not like this, so have fun with it. But I'm going to give you this table tomorrow, but these are going to be a lot of properties that you don't necessarily need to memorize, but you definitely need to know them. We have the additional property, where if A equals B, and if we add the same number on both sides, then those two equations, that's still going to be equal. So that's the addition property. Subtraction property, same thing. You subtract the same number to both sides and it's still going to be equal. Multiplication, if you multiply the same number to both sides, they're still going to be equal. Division, if you divide the same number to both sides, those will still be equal. So that's the addition property of equality, subtraction, multiplication, division property of equality. Reflexive property of equality is simple. A equals A. 2 equals 2. Pretty simple. The next one is a symmetric property. If A equals B, then B equals A. You can switch those around. So if I can say if X equals 2, then 2 equals X. Those mean the same thing. Transitive property, if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. So if 2 equals 2 and 2 equals 2, then 2 equals 2 is how that could be said. And then the substitution property. If A equals B, then I can use B in any problem and substitute that for A. The information I'm going to give you guys, there's a lot of information here, and so hopefully I will be able to keep your attention and we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm going to give you guys this chart here, so you'll have that tomorrow. Now let me explain why we're using this entire chart. For instance, if I gave you an equation, 3 equals x minus 2, and I want you to tell me what the solution is. Probably a lot of you will be able to say, you know what, that's pretty easy, x equals 5. You plug 5 into that equation, then it is x equals 5. But at this point in your geometry life, you get to explain how you got from this point to this point. And you're going to have to come up with reasons why. And these are the reasons that we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of show step by step how to do this problem. You guys already know how to do this. I'm going to add 2 to both sides so that eventually that is going to cancel out. And then 3 plus 2 is 5. I have x plus 0, or just x on this side. But now I have to explain the reason, and so these are going to be my reasons over here. And so for this first one, when I added 2 to both sides, I'm doing the addition property of equality. If I have an equation, if I add the same number to both sides, then I've used that. And so I've added the same number to both sides, so I'm going to use the addition property. Here, once I have added those, all I did was really just simplify. I took 3 plus 2, I got 5, and then I took x minus 2 plus 2, and I just got x. So we can call that as simplified. So that's how those are the reasons why I am able to do this problem.